Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. We're on location, actually at my house. Got a little issue with the old Farmall here, and I thought I'd bring you guys along because I don't know how many of you have seen a big tractor tire. Of course, it's not a real big tire, but my brother here runs a farm tire business, and this is what he does for a living. So I had him come up. What I need to do is I need to have the wheel taken off the tractor because it's missing the stop. So when you're plowing, it keeps the inner hub from spinning inside the wheel. And I noticed last year when I was plowing, it was actually starting to slip. Now in some cases, depending on how the valve stem's mounted, it'll shear that right off, and it's a bad day. But I seen that last year, and of course I've been procrastinating this year to get this job done. So I need to just weld a little metal piece in there. But in order to do that, I have to have the tire and tube taken off so I don't melt the tube, to the wheel while we do that. So stick around and you'll see how it's done. So another thing I noticed is I think this wheel is actually starting to move out on the axle. Now I set these a couple of years ago up to my brush hog, but I'm pretty sure that's starting to migrate. We're going to jack up the whole back end, making sure this side's tight. And what we're fixing is, let's see here, of course it ends up being on the bottom, is this piece right here. So this is what's going to stop this wheel from turning, not just the clamps on the hub to the wheel, but also this little piece here. So we're going to have to make one of those. It's a couple little pieces of round stock, a little piece of flat steel. Essentially that's it. And we go over here, and you can see where it's been slipping all the way around. We got nothing. There was a spot where it used to be. Well, we'll see it when we take it apart. So this is actually a pretty tiny tire compared to what he's used to dealing with. He deals with a big, articulate, 8-wheel tractor, tires loaded with calcium. Of course, we don't have that on here. It's got some wheel weights, so kind of an easy job for him. And nothing I want to mess with, but he does this stuff all the time. Makes it look pretty easy. Before we get started, he had to go take a leak. We'll show you his truck. He's got his air compressor over there. I don't even know what all he's got in here. Oh, welder generator, all the tire spoons and tools, and this is a bead breaker they use for breaking down the beads, all kinds of stuff. Jacks and blocks, and must be an extra air storage tank, and then up there they'll load that with calcium chloride for filling the inner tubes for weight. Of course, toolbox and all that stuff, but everything you need to be a mobile shop or mobile farm guy anyways. So we're just going to jack up this wheel, get this wheel taken care of, and then get it blocked up, and then we'll make sure that other wheel's tight. Kind of an old school railroad jack, ain't it? Yeah. Know what that is? Yep. You don't have like a song you sing when you use it? No. Nothing?
No. I haven't been working on the railroad that long.
Oh, okay. That's last year's area that's in there. So being that you put these tires on 3 years ago, they're going to be under warranty? Is it?
I didn't sell them to you.
Oh.
Yeah, I did, didn't
No.
I?
Yeah, you did. That's right. Yeah, you did.
The tire's under warranty, but
Oh.
not a tire issue.
Oh, I thought they had lifetime service.
Oh, no.
But it sure beats a hammer.
Yep. Too late in the day for me to get the hammer and wedge out. I had to earlier today because I couldn't get my bead breaker in there.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing tractor tires?
22 years.
It's a long time.
Yep. Yep. This is spring of '95 when Don retired and offered us the business.
Oh, okay. Oh man, people are gonna hear that phone ring and they go nuts on my channel when they hear phones ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Somebody always unsubscribes.
Oh.
Yeah. Push it in on the drop center here. There you go. I got video proof in case you pinch that tube,
Yep.
So how come you don't break both beads at the same time? That way it kind of works for you once you get the outside one off, or?
Yes.
Oh,
That
okay.
way it pulls it that way a little bit, so it's easier to get my tool in here.
Oh, okay. Just like that. Some of these tubes are as expensive as car tires. I imagine some of them bigger ones you do are.
I've got tubes in the shop. They're over $200 a piece.
Yeah. You don't want to go pinching them on the way in.
No.
Yeah, I was telling them this is kind of a small tire compared to what you're used to doing. Just like that.
Just like that.
Well, it was easy, so it should be cheap.
Yeah.
That's what they tell me.
Yep.
At least that's what I'm always told. Only take a minute.
Yeah.
And your customers tell you that? Only take a minute. It probably won't even be that expensive. So there we are. The wheel's still in pretty good shape. So that's the negative side to running calcium. If you have calcium chloride, of course, it's the same beautiful stuff they put on our roads, and your tube develops a leak and it, seeps unnoticed. It just absolutely destroys these rims. But that's why I opted for, putting wheel weights on this tractor as opposed to loading the tires. The benefit to calcium is your weight's inside the tire and not, riding on the actual, weight pushing down on the tire, I guess. Yeah, so there's where the old one was. I don't know what the heck happened to it. It's an MIA. Must be before whoever painted it. So, like I say, you can see the scuff marks around there where that's just been slipping that whole time. But like I say, fortunate for me, valve stem's here. Sometimes the valve stem's here in the middle, and then next thing you know, you got flat. Oh, you're not just gonna drop it like an animal? Oh, there we go.
I'll make sure it stayed put.
Yeah.
Which probably...
Yeah, probably put the front brakes on first.
Yeah, there you go.
I got the front brakes right here. Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Cribbing gonna stay there?
I got it on camera if it doesn't. Still got the brake on that side, yeah. That should be enough to move it, Scott. It's just off the ground.
It's loose.
Is it loose? Yeah. You can wiggle it on the... Oh yeah, that's definitely loose on there.
Yeah.
I thought I seen that sucker moving a little bit.
Yeah, it's spin washer out here.
Yeah. So what kind of mechanic I am, I didn't even check my wheel nuts. Jeez, shame on me. Just did a video today about a guy's wheel who fell off.
Oh.
He had AAA come change his flat tire
Uh-huh.
and never tighten the lug nuts.
That sucks.
Yeah. Wheel didn't fly off, but
About half an inch so far.
okay. Yeah, the wheel didn't fly off, but it's pretty damn close.
Measure that. 4 3/4.
Looks good to me. So yeah, we're 4 3/4 there. 4 3/4 here. Good shape for the shape we're in. Is that wedge in all the way over there?
It's into where you painted it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I just want to make sure it didn't wiggle out on you when you were putting it in. Yeah, hopefully none of these are stripped out. That's why it came loose. But you got a 1-inch over there?
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause that's what they are. Don't use many of these American sizes.
Yeah.
Let's work on this old crap.
Should have seen the rim I changed this morning.
Oh yeah?
20.8, 38.
Torque to spec?
Torque spec.
Alright.
German spec. Guten Tag.
Good and tight. That's what we use on our channel.
Yeah.
Or if we're using impact, we go by Ugga-Duggas.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. You know, 4 or 5 Ugga-Duggas on a bolt that big anyways.
Yep.
Well, sweet. 2 birds with 1 stone. Now we got to fix that, which I'll do down at the shop. And come back and put it back together.
So I pulled out a tire this morning.
Just a small nail.
I'm not sure what it was originally. I think it was a piece
Look at what it looks like.
of originally I think it was straight. It's a piece
Yeah.
of a chain off of a digger or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tay
Yeah,
digger?
probably.
But he was plowing some ground that hadn't been touched in over 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, you've taken out, what, deer antlers?
Oh yeah.
All
Deer
kinds.
antlers,
Probably teeth off combines and...
hay rake teeth mostly.
Oh, hay rake teeth, yeah.
Oh yeah. Usually get half a dozen of them every year. Deer antlers, 3 or 4 in the springtime. One year I had a whole box full. There's probably 8 or 10 of them.
Ah, good way to find a shed, unless you're a
Yeah.
farmer. Now you've got a 2-inch hole in your tire. Because tires, what? I mean, these tires here, I think I paid for these. These were,
4 or something.
yeah, so they're $400 and some for these tires. So you get the big tractors, you know, they're over $1,000. And well, I mean, like
I've replaced a tire earlier this spring. Is $2,800.
$2,800 tire.
Yeah. 710 70R 42.
Yeah.
It's about 24, 25 inches wide. 42-inch rim and about 80 inches tall.
Jeez. You know, you get them farmers that have the, you know, big 8-wheeled articulate type tractors. I mean, that's a $10,000 day if they got to put 8 tires on it.
If they got to put 4 of them on, it's a $10,000 day.
Poor farmers. Yeah.
$3,000 a tire with the
Oh,
tubes.
okay, on some of those, yeah. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, people at Piss and Moan sometimes got to spend, you know, 120 on a tire.
Yeah. So by the time you get your labor and everything to put all 8 tires on that tractor, you're up near $27,000 to $30,000.
For a tire.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep, for 8 tires. Yep.
Yeah, it's no wonder you see somebody running around on baloney skins, you know, or waiting right till the last minute to
Yep.
get them on and
Yep.
stuff. So, but
Yeah.
keeps you busy all day, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Today's the first day in 2 weeks. I got done at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. What time is it now? Probably 7.
Yeah.
7:38.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, that's it, guys. So, it's my brother Scott. That's how you take a farm tire off. You just call somebody. That's what I do. Don't monkey with these things. You know, you've probably had people bring them in the back of the pickups after they've rolled around on the ground, right?
Yep.
Yep. I don't know. These look easier to do than them stupid little, you know,
Oh, yeah.
8-inch ones they bring in. They're like, here, will you fix my little tiny lawnmower tire?
I'd rather work on these than lawnmower tires.
Yeah. Looks like you got to fight with a dust ball rolling around on the ground on that thing. So I bought the clamps for my tire machine. I can hold down to a 4-inch. So, 'cause that's half the battle, is just holding on the wheel. So that's why when he does these, you know, you leave them right on the tractor, and you just let it hold the rim for you. So it makes it a whole lot easier. Well, there you have it, folks. That's how the pros, if you will, change a farm tire or take a farm tire off. I guess it's the same process, you know, no matter how big the tire is. I guess some might fight you a little more than others, particularly if they're rusted right to the wheel. So I'm going to get that wheel fixed up and get a little bit of paint on it and have them come up and put that back on and flip that tire back on. So, but I just want to bring you guys along in case you've never seen that process or always wondered. You know, you see these tractors driving down the road, or maybe you don't where you live, but we get a lot of them here, and you've often wondered, like, you know, where do those guys go to get service, or where do they get their tires changed? So they actually call somebody, you know, like my brother. There's guys like him all over the world that you know, go out and do this. Got to do it mobile. You know, a lot of times these, you know, big tractors, if that thing blows the tire on the middle of the field, you know, you're not going to jack it up and put your spare on. So he'll go right out there, you know, drive out to wherever the tractor's at and fix it right on the spot. So that's the service he offers. At any rate, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you did, and I know we'll get a lot of thumbs down on this because sometimes people do, and when we're not making automotive videos. Find us on our socials, find us on Patreon, subscribe if you haven't. If you like our videos and what we do, click the little bell so you get the notifications so you don't miss any videos. And just remember, viewers, if he can do it, you might better let him. Thanks for watching.